Hi and welcome. We promised we'd put up the series that very few of you are actually... Oh, those bloody parrots again. Bugger off. We've tried to do it. We've got flocks of parrots. We always forget here in Australia just how many parrots there are. We promised you the series set in Europe, which I thought was maybe 2 or 3 years ago, but of course we lost 2 whole years, haven't we? So it was about 5 years ago. And it was a series that we didn't put up on Steve's Kitchen, so very few of you have seen it. I think some of these videos have only had sort of 40 or 50 views, so for those of you that have seen it, I do apologise. But for the rest of you, it's quite a bit of fun, and we've gone for a bit of continuity. We've actually managed to get very similar clothing to what we were wearing in this video, just for laughs. Apart from my sunglasses, which I left on a mountaintop in Western Australia, which really annoyed me. Watching this video back reminded me just how Michelle and I travel. It really is true at the beginning of this video that we have no idea, even that day, where we're going. We don't even know we're going to be that evening. And it's the way we tend to travel. It works for us. Not all the time, no, but generally it works.
Most of the time.
Another thing I noticed was the level of technology that's evolved, the quality of sound and cameras just since that short period. I mean, stability now is so much better, but I think it's still a very watchable video. So hopefully you're going to enjoy this. It's a short series of about, I think, 15 or 16 videos of us touring around Europe just over a couple of years ago. Enjoy. So we're currently in Hythe in Kent. I get confused because there's another Hythe way over the other side of the country in Hampshire. And we're about to step off the edge again. We are heading to Europe on a crazy trip, which we have no idea how long it will take. And when I say not how long it will take, it could be a month or so, could be several months. We're about to get on the ferry in the next couple of hours across to France. And when we get across, the plan is to sort of mosey across through Belgium and possibly Luxembourg, Germany. Oh, there's quite a wind. And onwards down towards Italy. And if everything goes to plan, you can join us on the trip on this channel. We'll put up as many little diary vlogs as we can. Okay, so this is nice. This is the High Street. So this is Hythe High Street. Now, if any of you know Hythe in Hampshire, you can see immediately that it's quite a bit bigger town here in Kent. Torbay of Hythe fish and chips. You want to get some fish and chips?
That sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Oh, it's pedestrianised, isn't it? I just realised this is pedestrianised. Currently it's a Wednesday, so maybe there's a market down the street, or maybe they've just pedestrianised the town centre. Actually, I wish they'd do that in Hythe, the other Hythe. Whoa, for any of you that are interested, Bonnie Baby 4-ply 100 gram balls to a £2.5. Not sure who would be interested in that, but butt of sherry. Pubs in England have such good names. The butt of sherry. No idea what it means, but it looks cute. Got myself a jumbo battered sausage and chips, very common here in the UK, and I do love them. Those cookers. They're beautiful cooking apples. We're going over on a ferry terminal from Dover with a ferry company called DFBS. A very good value. It's about, with the car and the two of us, it's £50 to get over. 49, I think it is. We'll be able to show you the White Cliffs hopefully from the ferry when we get on there. I can only really describe this sort of like a
like a hotel, I guess, or sort of like a shopping complex on water. So these are for freight drivers. These are sort of lounges where the freight drivers go in. They've got a few bits and pieces. I'll just take you in here. This is for freight drivers only. So the freight drivers have got their own little sort of cafe lounge area, and at the front of the boat, and they've also got their own canteen through here. So a multi-storey canteen. So it's quite nice. This is at the front of the boat, the bow I think you call it. This particular ferry line is mainly freight drivers. The guys are all queuing up there. G'day guys. Alright, we got like an information centre, and this here is the canteen for. There's very few non-commercial people on this particular ferry today, so this canteen here this area is for drivers, car drivers. And you've got a canteen area, very similar to upstairs. The only thing is there's no queues down here. So if you are a freight driver, you've got a special area upstairs where actually there's heaps of queues. You can do your currency exchange on here as well.
In the interest of security, passengers are requested to keep their personal belongings preserved on time. Access to the vehicle deck is prohibited by all passage, and the cargo doors will remain locked until our arrival. Your comfort and safety is our prime concern, so I therefore ask you to observe the various protocols around the vessel and pay particular attention to the following safety broadcasts. Thank you.
A crew member will issue you with a life jacket and instruct you on how it is worn.
So the ferry is off. I'm going to go and film the White Cliffs.
The TV man spoke of death on some coast. I saw the crumbling debris. It dealt me a blow, but I'm thankful to know that it could never happen to me. I am standing on motionless land, a constant under my feet. God, four walls and a roof overhead, it could never happen.
And so the adventure begins.
I feel for the poor folks who wander the streets in search of their daughters and sons. It's sad there are people with nothing to eat, but I'm thankful I'll never be one. I've worked for my family and home. My whole life I fought to be free. No one deserves to be homeless alone.
I've just come in from that blow outside. Wow. I mean, that is wind like you've never known it. And feeling really fresh. It's a children's play area over here. Maybe not any children on, well I have seen some children, so maybe not too many children on the boat today. Shall I, just going to have ourselves a little cup of coffee, something we picked up. And soon we'll be in Dunkirk. Okay, we're back in the car. We've arrived in France. Take a look down there. We're just waiting for them to let us start up the engines and roll off.
And a sign on the way, so I've gotta save every dime. These things always happen so far from my door, as if tragedy lives overseas. I wish I could help, but I'm glad for myself that it could never happen to me. It could never happen to me.
That was the customs check. Because of course now, is it left or right? Driving on the
Other side. Thanks for watching.
I hope you enjoyed that episode. The next episode is somewhere really exciting in Europe. I'm not sure where. I'll check it in a minute. Anyway, it'll be coming up in the next episode. Comment down below. Let us know what you think of this little series. I know Christmas is coming up, so we've got some fun happening over Christmas. But in the meantime, enjoy happier times. Take care.